here's my plan. I'm gonna build a castle out of these wooden blocks. Now it's time to take a picture of that castle. I've imported this picture onto my iPad Air, and now I'm going to use Photoshop to make this castle look like a real castle. First thing I'm going to do is use the lasso tool to carefully select my castle. Once I've gotten all the way around, I can make it its own layer and delete the background. Now I'm going to drop in a background photo. This photo was absolutely perfect for what I'm about to do, and I downloaded it for free off of a website called Unsplash. Now, Unsplash is a website that allows you to download royalty-free photos for free. This video is not sponsored by them. I'm just about to use a whole bunch of their photos to make this castle photo, and I thought it would be helpful for you guys next time you go to make something in Photoshop to be able to go download some royalty-free photos for free. So, link in the description below. Again, not sponsored, just trying to help you guys out. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is drop in this rock wall photo. I'm going to invert the layer mask so it's completely invisible, but then I can go in with my paintbrush tool and paint that photo back in just where I want it. So I'm going to paint that in just on these front-facing walls. Now I'm going to take that same rock wall photo and I'm going to warp it so it's sideways, and now I can paint that in on all of my side walls. Using the warp tool, I'm going to make it look like it's kind of round, and then I can paste it over these towers here. I really like these red windows that I found on unsplash.com. They were even mounted in a rock wall, so that was absolutely perfect for this application. I'm just gonna shrink them down and then use the eraser tool to feather in these edges. Now I can just copy and paste those in wherever I want them. I'm gonna use the same window, but cut it down so it's just one window pane, and then use those for the windows on these towers. I've got a cone-shaped roof here for the top of my towers. I can warp that around, make it fit, and then duplicate it and move it over to my other tower. Now it's time for the rest of my roofs, so these are just flat roofs. Warp those around, use the lasso tool to cut it down to shape, and then just duplicate that same roof and warp it a little bit to make it fit on the rest of the roofs. Everything looks really flat and fake and weird right now, but I'm about to fix that with lighting. I'm gonna start with the front towers here. I'm thinking we'll have some light streaming in from the left side of the photo, so I'm gonna lighten the left side of this tower and darken the right side of the tower, and do that to both towers. Now they're looking way more three-dimensional. I'm just gonna repeat that process over the rest of the castle. Wow, already looking way better. Now to connect this to the ground so that it actually looks like the castle's sitting in all of this grass, I'm just gonna come in here with the eraser tool and start erasing the bottom of the castle with a bunch of lines so it looks like there's grass growing up in front of the castle. Now the whole castle needs a shadow being cast on the ground. I'm just going to duplicate the entire castle, turn the entire castle black using the clip adjustment tool over here on the right, then warp that photo so that it looks like it's laying out on the ground, blur it a bit, and it's looking pretty good. Do some final touch-ups on the lighting, darken some of these areas. These corners definitely need to be darkened a bit. And that's starting to look pretty good. Now I'm gonna export this photo from Photoshop and open it up in a program called Snapseed. I like to use this just for final touch-ups of color, and the main thing I'm gonna be adding here is some glamour glow. It just makes all the colors kind of blend a bit better throughout the photo. From there, I'm going to open it in lens distortions, add a bit of light hit over here on the left, and I'm gonna call it done. Here's my final photo. Well, that was a lot of fun. I'm really happy with the results. If you guys want to learn more of my photo creating techniques, then go watch some more of my videos right here. Make sure to hit the bell notification button below this video so you don't miss out on my next video, and I'll see you guys next time.